this is Garrett with Heliopolis. I am here in Bossier City with the Flying Hart Brewery, so let's go check it out.
We're in the historic building at 700 Barksdale Boulevard. It is an old firehouse. It was originally built in 1952, was the central fire station, and was that up until the mid-'80s when it turned into just Firehouse Number 6. And now we purchased it last year and turned it into a brewery. So right now you're standing in our tasting room. And we've got room in here for about 100 people, or seating for 100 people. We've got a nice size patio out front, and we're just really excited and looking forward to people showing up.
Yeah, a lot of reclaimed wood and interesting tables, great patio, and you got a mural over there. Can you tell us who did the mural?
That mural's been there since 1995. It was done by Bossier Parish Community College. It's just got a lot of the local historic places that went down Highway 80, Barksdale Boulevard, so it's just been here a long time.
Yeah, it adds a lot to the atmosphere outside, along with the lights and the tables. Why don't we go over to the bar and you can talk to us about the beer?
We're starting out with a total of 6 beers that'll be on tap here in the tasting room, 3 dark, 3 light. On the light end, we start with a German Kolsch called Firehouse Blonde. It's just a real light. We call it our gateway beer. It's something to get people into the craft market. It's not real scary. It's if people are used to drinking the lighter beers, that's where they're going to want to start. From there, we move up to our Six of Hearts, which is a American Belgian style pale ale. It is a little more on the hoppy end. It's got some chill haze, some wheat in it, so it gives it a little more of the hop character, a little more body, a little more texture. From there, we've got the Louisiana Amber, which is just an American amber. Again, it's just another step up the ladder as far as the darkness and character of the beers. From that, we get into our darker beers. We've got a milk stout called Milkmaid.
Right, two beers that are a little bit different than what we see in Louisiana right now.
Yes, Milkmaid's just not a normal beer for Louisiana. But it's got the lactose in it, so it's a sweeter finish than you would get in most dark beers, and we actually have a large amount of females that love it. We kind of call it our dessert beer. Pairs well with desserts and those types of things. From there, we go up to our Black Hart, which is an American black ale. It gets you up to 7.3 on the alcohol by volume. It's just a real good, smooth, easy drinking beer, though. It's one of our favorites. It's actually what got us started brewing beer, was that recipe. We said, this is big. You can't find this around here. This is something. And that's what really inspired us to keep going. And then after that, we've got our Barrel 52 that starts with a robust porter, and we infuse it with oak barrel, and actual whiskey goes into it after the first week of fermentation. So
you have my attention.
Yeah, and again, that one surprised us that a lot of women like that one too. We thought it might be too much, but they love it. Yeah. So the Black Hearts, the Six of Hearts, and the Firehouse Blonde will be available in local restaurants and bars, and then the other 3 will only be here in the tasting room, where you can get it or get in the growlers to take home.
Hey, well, you guys started off as home brewers, and now you really get to play with all the big-time equipment and the big-time fermentation tanks and mash tuns and all the great stuff that y'all have here.
Absolutely. Starting out in the homebrew, you have a direct fire system, but it's just on a small scale. We've kind of taken that same idea and just scaled it up to a 2.5 barrel system, a 5 barrel system divided into 2.5 barrel sides. So we actually can brew 5 barrels at a time. A barrel is 31 gallons. So every time we brew a batch, we're brewing about 1,500 beers.
All right, well, being a fire station, of course, we have a unique history that comes along with it, one of them being this memorial tree. Can you tell me about it, because I haven't heard the story
Sure,
before.
Absolutely. In 1963, there was a tragedy where some city workers went into a lift station and got overcome by sewer gases, and 2 city workers ended up dying, and 2 firefighters that went in after them died. And so this tree was planted in 1963 in honor of that. And so it's been here ever since. It's a big thing with the firefighters. In fact, when we were buying this building from the city, that was one of the big focal points. What are you doing with the tree? So we've kept the tree here, and I've lived here for almost 20 years, and prior to this, I knew nothing about this tree either. And so we're excited to get people in here, and they're going to see the tree, see the memorial plaque, and more people are going to know about this and know what happened than ever would have if it stayed a firehouse or a police station or anything else.
So we're going to be seeing some off-duty firefighters coming by to have a beer.
Odds are you're going to see some tonight. So the Rolling 6 that moved just on the other side of I-20, they come by here all the time because this was their station, and they're very supportive. They love it. They've just helped us out. They've done a lot of things for us, and they come by all the time.
Yeah, that's great to have. It's steeped in tradition here in downtown Bossier. And Flying Hart Brewery, thanks. And good success in the future.
Thank you.